Hey guys, how's it going? I have Orion back this week. She's been cool enough to like film with me a little bit, so yay!
Yay!
This week, we thought that we would talk about the things you should not say to somebody who has lost weight and why you shouldn't say those things. I can't tell you how many different things have been said to me where I'm like,
how do I actually feel about this?
Right. About that. And I think that most people think they're coming from a place of being very supportive.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think necessarily they have any like ill intent, but sometimes it's not like something you want to hear.
Right.
So I would say that one of the first things to not say to someone is like, oh, like you got hot.
Yeah.
It's like
thanks. I mean, you change. When you lose weight, you change. But like, this face is still this face.
Right.
And like,
this
personality is still this personality.
I was hot.
Right.
I'm still hot.
Right.
I'm gonna be hot.
Right.
Like, that's rude. Don't fucking
Super
say that
rude.
to someone. And I think most people, I think a lot of people have heard that and they're like,
wait,
excuse me.
please.
I think that's incorrect.
Right.
So definitely don't fucking say that to anyone.
Yeah.
And I think it's mostly dudes saying it to
Yes.
girls.
Dudes, right.
It's like, oh, like you got hot. It's like,
Right.
fuck yourself, buddy.
You're still ugly.
Yeah, you're still a dick. So
That sucks for you.
congratulations on life.
I like when people come up to me and be like, "Oh, you look different." It's like, what does that mean?
Right.
Better, worse? Just you can't tell? Like, what is that? That is so nondescript. It's like they're saying it because they feel like they should be saying it, but they don't actually want to be saying
Or
it.
they're like scared to mention weight because they
Right.
don't know how you're gonna react to it.
Right.
It's like asking someone if they're pregnant and they're
Right.
just heavy
Not.
or something. Like, don't fucking do that.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't think I've had anyone say like, you look different to me.
Yeah, people have said that, and a lot of times they're like, "Oh, I can see it in your face." That's what people tell me all the time. I can see it in your face, as in like your face used to be fat and now it's less fat.
Yeah.
Like, I can see it in your face. Okay,
Right.
thanks.
I've had people say things to me like, oh, like, you're doing so good, that's so great, keep going.
It's like,
And it's like, okay, first off, what if I thought I was done?
Mhm.
Like, does keep going mean you don't think that I'm done yet and that I
Right.
need to lose more or whatever? Like, and this could be like me being overly sensitive and reading into people's comments, but it's still like, fuck you. Like, what if I thought I was at a stopping point? I feel like you're telling me that
You're
in
not
your
done.
eyes, I don't look good enough
Right.
yet, so I need to keep it on.
Right.
Just be like great work or
Right.
something. Like, don't say anything that like alludes to like someone having to do something more like in the future.
Mhm.
Like, just acknowledge what they've done
Yep.
already.
Yep.
You know, if you're gonna fucking say anything at all, or just be like, you look great. Don't be like, you look great. I hope, lose another 20 pounds
Yeah.
and like, you'll be fucking fantastic.
Right.
Which I've actually had. I've gotten some DMs on Instagram and I think I screenshotted it and posted it once. But this guy is like, oh, like you're 180, aim for 165. Like, you would look great.
Oh.
And it's like, first of all,
How do you-
15 pounds on me is like barely fucking noticeable.
Mhm.
Like, I need to lose at least 20 for you to even think that like there might be something like
Mhm.
moderately different. So like, I don't know what I look at like at 165. How does
this other
fucking
person?
Mr. 15-year-old sitting behind his computer know what I'm gonna look at 165?
Right.
Like, I could look horrible.
Right.
So it's like, fuck it. Like, I don't
Yeah.
need your,
You don't need to give me my own numbers. Like,
Exactly.
I'll handle the numbers myself.
Exactly.
Another one that happened, and I know why people do this, but you tell them like, "Oh, I've been losing weight and I've been doing it this way," and they're like, "Oh, well, I do it this way."
Right.
Like, they try to then people are just trying to give you ideas, or this is what's worked for me, but it doesn't come up. It's like, it becomes like a weight loss competition. Like,
Yeah.
well, I did it this way. Well, my way's better. Well, my way's better. It's this
Right.
weird. Okay, like, this is what we were talking about last time. That everybody's transformation is different. Will look different. Will feel different. And
Well,
it's
and
done
there's
differently.
no one right way to do it.
Right.
Like, there are definitely ways that I think are healthier. Like, I don't think you should eat 300 calories a day to lose weight. Like, that's just, I mean, that's common sense.
The celery diet works,
right,
but doesn't make sense for human bodies.
But, like, I have people in my life that, like, okay, so now I've lost, like, 120 pounds, right? So it's, like, I kind of, like, have an idea of, like, what works for me.
Yeah.
But I have people that are like, oh, like, you should try this, like, Mountain Dew and cauliflower diet. Like, you'll totally drop, like, all this weight. And it's like, I'm okay. Yeah,
Fine.
I'm good.
Thanks, though.
Don't like cauliflower that much.
Right.
But
or Mountain Dew.
Oh, I love Mountain Dew with like a pepperoni pizza. I'm hungry. So yeah, it's like, okay, that's cool. Like if I'm like, oh, I'm doing this, and you want to be like, oh, I did this, and I found XYZ was helpful, I appreciate that.
Or if you ask for advice, like, hey, I've been doing this. It seems like I need to switch something up. What do you suggest? What have you done? What has worked for you? But to immediately go to that like competition mode does not work.
Right.
Just support your friend. And
Well,
if they need help, they'll ask for it.
And speaking of friends, I would say that probably the number one worst thing you can say to someone is, oh, you're gonna be as small as me soon.
Oof. Yeah, that's rough.
That has happened to me so many fucking times, you guys. And it's like, first of all, we're not the same height.
Right.
We're not built the same.
Yeah.
Like,
especially women's bodies.
I'm
so
very
different.
much like this, and you know, the people that are saying things to me are not like this. And it's like, okay, but what does that mean? Like, okay, if I lose 5 more pounds, we'll be the same weight, but I technically am smaller than you, like in every measurable area.
It's like we can't share underwear or bras now.
Right.
But our bodies are still very different.
Well, and it's like, why is that important to you?
Yeah.
Like, why, like, are you now suddenly, like, guarded? You're like, oh no, like, I'm gonna be the big one, or
their
whatever.
insecurities come out. Absolutely. It makes it, I mean, it shows people's insecurities. That's one of the things also, is that when you lose weight, you see other people's insecurities come out. Absolutely.
Dude, I can't even explain how much I fucking hate when people say that. Like, oh, cool, because this is all about you. And like, my goal in losing weight is to just fucking be smaller than you.
Right.
Like, obviously.
Right.
Like, why would I want to do this for myself?
Right, I did
like,
this to be just like you.
Really, I just want to fucking get all the attention that you know, supposedly get.
No, I've been really fortunate. No one's ever said that to me, but I don't know what I would say if someone did. I would just be like, what? What is that?
I usually either mostly ignore it, like I just like pretend it didn't happen and like move on.
Yeah.
Or I'm just like, okay, bro. I think those are like some of the main like find something better to say, or like don't say anything at all. And you know, I think most of the people that watch these videos are on a weight loss journey themselves, as opposed to being like the people on the other side of the coin. So what are some things that like people have said to you that like you're just like
taken aback?
Excuse me, bro Montana, like simmer down for a second. Leave them in the comments. And I'm just really curious because some people can be fucking horrible and have no idea that they're being horrible.
Totally unaware of their own self.
Yeah, I think those are like some of the main like find something better to say, or like don't say anything at all. And you know, I think most of the people that watch these videos are on a weight loss journey themselves, as opposed to being like the people on the other side of the coin. So what are some things that like people have said to you that like you're just like
taken aback?
Excuse me, bro Montana, like simmer down for a second. Leave them in the comments. And I'm just really curious because some people can be fucking horrible and have no idea that they're being horrible.
Totally unaware of their own self.
Yeah.
No!
I'm just kidding.
I was not the person that said you're going to be as small as me. That was not me.
Girl,
please. That was not me.
So yeah, leave them in the comments and let's laugh about it / plan people's deaths. Okay, see you guys next week.